Betrayal is a wound that cuts deeper than any physical pain, leaving scars that can last a lifetime. In the realm of Stoic philosophy, where inner peace and self-respect reign supreme, there are certain betrayals that should never be overlooked or forgiven, not because we seek revenge, but because some actions violate fundamental principles of trust and integrity. These principles form the very foundation of meaningful relationships. When someone you've trusted with your emotions, your vulnerabilities, and your deepest thoughts turns against you, the damage extends beyond the immediate act of betrayal. It reshapes how you see the world, how you trust others, and most importantly, how you value yourself. Some betrayals demand absolute closure, not reconciliation. Forgiveness can be a virtue, but only when it is not at the expense of your own well-being. Stoicism teaches us to accept reality as it is, not as we wish it to be, and part of that acceptance is recognizing when a line has been crossed that can never be redrawn. Today, we will be breaking down 3 of the most severe betrayals in relationships that should never be forgiven. These aren't small misunderstandings or minor mistakes. These are deliberate actions that show a complete disregard for your trust, your loyalty, and your dignity. If you want to build unshakable emotional resilience and protect yourself from toxic individuals, this is a lesson you cannot afford to ignore. But before we begin, take a moment to support the channel. Like this video, share your thoughts in the comments, and subscribe to The Wise Stoic to continue your journey of self-mastery and wisdom. Your growth starts with awareness, and by engaging with this content, you take one step closer to becoming emotionally untouchable. Now let's begin. 1. Betrayal of trust, the ultimate violation. Trust is the backbone of every relationship. Without it, there can be no genuine connection, no emotional safety, and no true partnership. When someone deliberately betrays your trust, they are not just making a mistake. They are making a conscious decision to put themselves above the integrity of your relationship. This could be a friend who spreads your secrets, a partner who is unfaithful, or a family member who deceives you for their own gain. Whatever the case, trust, once broken, is almost impossible to fully restore. The Stoics understood this well. Marcus Aurelius once said, "The best revenge is not to be like your enemy." In other words, instead of retaliating, instead of begging for answers or hoping for change, you must accept the truth and move forward without them. A person who has broken your trust once will likely do it again. Some will return with excuses, claiming weakness, blaming circumstances, or even trying to make you feel guilty for not forgiving them. But recognize this: repeated betrayal is not a mistake, it is a pattern, and patterns reveal character. Do not allow yourself to be deceived twice. A person who disregards trust does not deserve a place in your inner circle, no matter how much history you have with them. 2. Disrespect, a direct attack on your dignity. Respect is not requested, it is demonstrated. And when someone continuously disrespects you, whether through manipulation, humiliation, or belittlement, they are revealing their true perception of you. A person who respects you will never deliberately make you feel small. Disrespect can take many forms: a partner who mocks your aspirations, a friend who disregards your boundaries, or a colleague who consistently undermines your worth. The Stoics believed that external actions do not define us. Our reaction to them does. But that does not mean tolerating mistreatment. Seneca once wrote, "Associate with those who will make a better man of you." This means removing those who do not align with your values, who fail to recognize your worth, and who take your presence for granted. If someone continually disrespects you, they are showing you who they are, and once you see it, you cannot unsee it. Forgiveness should not come at the cost of your self-respect. Some people are not simply careless, they are contemptuous, and those who lack respect for you have no place in your life. 3. Betrayal of loyalty, the final line. Loyalty is not a convenience, it is a principle. When someone is truly loyal, they stand by you in both good times and bad, not just when it benefits them. A disloyal person, however, will sell you out the moment it serves their interests. This betrayal can come in many forms. A partner who entertains others behind your back, a friend who turns against you when it's no longer beneficial to be by your side, or an ally who betrays you for personal gain. The Stoics would advise against emotional outbursts or vengeful actions, but they would never advocate for tolerating disloyalty. Epictetus once said, "The key is to keep company only with people who uplift you, whose presence calls forth your best." Loyalty is a rare virtue, and those who lack it do not deserve your presence. People who betray your loyalty will often try to return when it's convenient for them. They will offer apologies, claim they've changed, and make promises to never repeat their mistakes. But true loyalty does not need a second chance. It is either present from the start or it never existed at all. Do not let your compassion blind you to reality. A person who betrays you once is capable of doing it again. And if you allow them back into your life, you are not just forgiving them, you are giving them another opportunity to hurt you. Not all betrayals are equal, but some cross a line that can never be redrawn. Stoicism teaches us to focus on what we can control, and one of the most powerful choices we can make is who we allow into our lives. Betrayal of trust, repeated disrespect, and disloyalty, these are not mistakes. They are reflections of character, and a person's character is not something you can change. Remember this. Protecting your peace is not selfish, it is necessary. Forgiveness can be given from a distance, but that does not mean allowing someone to remain in your life. Letting go is not weakness, it is wisdom. If you found value in this lesson, support the channel by liking this video, sharing your thoughts in the comments, and subscribing to The Wise Stoic for more insights on resilience, self-mastery, and the philosophy of strength. Your journey toward emotional freedom starts with one decision: the decision to never tolerate what diminishes you.